All right. We're good to go.
Like our episode, are we good?
Yeah, I think so. I had to adjust some levels because we have a microphones further away from us this time around. And then I got my grandpa coming later today to kind of help me out with some of the buzz issue. I feel like it's because he thinks it's because we have some of the levels too high, which that is a possibility. We do have the gain pretty high right now, and I think it's causing some buzz, but why? Even if I have everything really low, there's still kind of a buzz. So it's like, I don't know how to fix the issue, honestly. It's kind of annoying. I feel like it's electrical interference from my laptop because I have this big like interface plugged into my laptop for us to record this, and I don't know, man. We're still farting around with this new setup. Last episode, I don't know if y'all were able to hear it, but there was kind of like this weird buzz sound like every now and then, like a squeaking sound. And so I don't think I didn't edit it out correctly, but it's already out there, so you can really only hear it if you have your volume really high, but I caught it, and now it's like impossible for me to listen to that episode and not hear it.
Honestly, I don't hear it that much. I feel like there's some parts where I can hear it a lot, and then others I don't hear it at all. But maybe that's because I'm not looking for it.
That could be it. Yeah, it's like, man, I don't know. Really messed me up, honestly. But hey, it's whatever. Moving on, just trying to make this podcast the highest quality that it can be.
I mean, I think you're doing a really good job. But on the bright side, we got some new chairs recently from Target. They're pretty cute. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but
Oh yeah.
yes.
Man, we are slumped out in them right now. They're pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie. How do you feel about them, babe?
Well, they're a lot. Well, I wouldn't say they're comfier, but for the chairs that we got, they are pretty comfy. I wasn't expecting them to be this comfortable.
Yeah, I think they're a lot better than our office chair situation that we were doing earlier. Because we had 2 office chairs that we were sitting on, and honestly, they felt really uncomfortable after, I don't know, a good 15 minutes of sitting in them. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I just needed a new office chair. I don't know.
That might be it because my back wouldn't really hurt. Obviously, I did slouch a little in the beginning, which did hurt my back, but
Yeah.
now that I've been focused on not doing that, it didn't really hurt.
Okay.
So I'm currently like leaning all the way back in this chair right now. Feels pretty nice. We just woke up from a nap too. That was very unexpected.
Oh my gosh, it was like the fattest nap ever.
It
I was gonna go to work too, and that ended up not happening just because I fell asleep. I DoorDash and stuff, so it's like I make my own schedule. So I was like, well, I'll just do it later tonight, and then I got tomorrow on the weekend and shit. So I'm not stressing too much about it, but it's like, damn, we really fell asleep hard because I went to go take a shower and I came back and she was passed out on my bed, and I'm like, bro, what? And so I took some pictures because she looked pretty cute, and then I got into bed and then we fell asleep for like 2 hours.
No, it had to have been just an hour.
It was like almost 2 hours.
No, it had to be an hour. It was an hour.
Because we got here, and when I got out of the shower, it was like 1:15 or something like that.
You were in the shower at 1:30. I looked at my clock.
Oh, okay. Well, then I had my times mixed up, but we fell asleep for a minute, it felt like, honestly.
It did, but it was also a really well-deserved nap. Because we worked out pretty hard today in the gym, and my body's tired. And then we ate right after, and I don't know if it was a food coma or my body was tired, but either way, it felt nice.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, we did. We had Chipotle, and it was pretty good. Man, I think it was the input though. I think we put the wrong thing, but I wanted the pico de gallo on my Chipotle bowl, and then I got like this red salsa, which I mean it wasn't bad, but I would have preferred the pico de gallo. I think that was a wrong input on our end.
Yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't have pico de gallo under pico de gallo on the DoorDash app. It's like It's called like a red tomato salsa or something like that. Something like that. But yeah. I mean, other than that, we didn't really have a plan for this episode. We just kind of were like, shit, we gotta record because we got an episode coming out tomorrow. So here we are. We're just kind of chilling. This episode was gonna be the road trip one, but we decided to push back our Austin trip till July, and just because we got so much going on. Honestly, I'm getting my floors redone. I got the people coming tomorrow. They're gonna start ripping out our carpet and putting in some like wood tile. I don't know. There's just been so much going on. It feels like this week, and I've just been tired.
It has been a really busy week, especially for you. Even though I only have work 2 days this week, and today's my last day, it feels like a lot.
Yeah, it
And
does.
but I feel like it's because you're over here telling me like all the stuff that I guess you have to get done or that's happening. And I'm like, oh shoot, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's whatever though. I'm chilling. I'm glad to just be here, and hopefully we can just figure everything out and everything kind of works out, you know. I'm sure it will. It's just, you know, it's going to take time before all that stuff happens. Like for the time being, we're just kind of playing everything by ear. It seems like stuff is changing like day by day. Like nothing's set in stone right now, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, we have a plan, and then that plan falls through, and I'm like, fuck. Because it's not like super stressful. I'm just like, fuck, you know. It's exhausting having to switch up so many times, you know, when I think something else is gonna happen. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if y'all have ever felt that way, but it's like, I don't know. You kind of mentally prepare yourself for something, and then, you know, it switches up, and you know, you'll adjust, you're flexible, but then, you know, you can only be so flexible. And if it happens a lot, which has been happening pretty much all week, it's like, fuck, dude.
It's like mentally straining.
Yeah. It's whatever. We'll get through it. It's the summer, gotta enjoy it. I'm having a good time. Just been working, hanging out with Marispo, you know, vibing. We've been growing the podcast. We're at 65 followers. Thank you everybody who's been following us on our Instagram. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Once we hit 100, we have a little surprise. It's gonna be pretty cute, I think.
Oh yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? We have a little surprise. Yeah. And then we're actually in the works of being some guest some guests on another podcast, and I won't release that yet, but we will release it soon. And so, you know, hopefully y'all can tune into that. Really great guy who runs the podcast that we're gonna be on. And I'm super looking forward to it. Hopefully Marisol can make it, because it's going to be next week that we're going to do this recording. And, man, I don't even know how busy next week's going to be.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't put me a lock for work. Maybe maximum 3 days. I'm really not sure. I took off Tuesday and Thursday because Tuesday is our anniversary, and then Thursday is Gabby's birthday.
Oh, yeah. We're going on 3 years, guys. How about
Facts.
that?
That is a long time.
Honestly, I feel like we've been together longer. I was like, 3 years? Really? That's it? I feel like we've been together for like 10 years. I feel like I've known you all my life.
10 years.
I don't know.
That's crazy. No, I get what you mean. Like, there are some things that I'll bring up and I'll be like, remember? And you're like, no. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like little and you were little. We had no idea who we were to each other.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Man, it's crazy. 3 years. But yeah, Marisol booked us a couples massage appointment, and I'm so excited for that.
Me too, because our backs have been very stressed out, and they hurt. At least mine does.
Yeah, mine's just kind of tight. I wouldn't say mine hurts. You seem like you're in pain, like, all the time. And I'm like, man, are you okay, babe? Like,
it just doesn't go away. Like, when I went to the chiropractor, it did go away for like a week. And then that was it.
You didn't go back to your second scheduled appointment.
My dad told me no. Like,
why did he tell you no?
I don't know. He just told me, we'll talk about it later. And I was like,
That's so upsetting, bro. Your dad always gets in like these moods at the worst times.
Yeah, and my mom was like, well, why didn't you go back? And I was like, because he said no. And she was like, said no? Like, what do you mean he said no? If your doctor said to go back, then you should have gone back.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you would have gone back the second time, he probably would have adjusted like some minor stuff, and then you would have been good. Like, that's what happened. Because, Matt, a while back, I used to have this weird problem where like I couldn't breathe. It was like I could breathe. So the way that I would describe it to people is that I would take a breath in, and it's almost like it was a stop. Like I couldn't fill my lungs to their max capacity. Like I could feel that they weren't filling up to their most, but I just wasn't able to expand my lungs there, you know. And so I went in, you know, I would the reason I came to the conclusion of maybe I should go to the chiropractor to fix this issue was that Marisabel would massage my back, or my mom would massage my back, or, you know, she would even pop my back, and all of a sudden it would kind of relieve me, and I would be able to breathe like a full breath of air. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I feel like this is an issue that the chiropractor can fix, not, you know, like medicine or anything. I mean, maybe muscle relaxer pills could have done something like that, you know, ease the tension on my back. But this, I was feeling this, what was it, senior year? Or was it
No, it was during quarantine. It was in the beginning. Like you started feeling a little bit of like, oh, I can't breathe all the
it
way.
wasn't during quarantine, it was during school.
Oh, then my time's off.
Yeah, okay. It was during the school year. I'm pretty sure it was the end of junior year, beginning of senior year where I was having these problems. I had to go back twice for the same issue. And
Man, are you sure?
yeah, I'm pretty sure,
It
babe.
might have been senior year then.
Yeah.
Because you were in a lot of things. You weren't stressed out junior year. You were stressed out senior year.
All right. Okay. So then it was the beginning of senior year then, maybe. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. But yeah, so I had this issue. I went into the chiropractor, and then he ended up saying, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is kind of a common issue. Basically what's happening is that your rib cage is getting stuck because it's like my I forgot what part of my back, but he said, like, you know, some disc wasn't, you know, sliding the way that it should be, and it was making my rib cage get stuck. And so that's why I had that feeling of like I could breathe more, but it was like something was holding me off from getting to that point of a full breath of air. And so I go in, he does this adjustment, it pops like crazy, and oh my gosh, I was like, shit, I can breathe. I was taking in such deep breaths of air, I literally got lightheaded. I hadn't breathed like that probably for months, it felt like. I was so surprised. I left, and I just, when I got in my car, because I remember I went to this appointment before school. And so I was late to first period, I think, or something like that. And so I'm sitting in my car, like in the parking lot of school. Like I drove to school, and I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot of the school. And I'm just like, just like relishing in this sweet oxygen that is going into my lungs. I was so happy. And I was like, damn, this is bananas. But, fuck. Okay, wait. Why did I start telling this story?
I don't know.
Because you started talking about how you went to the chiropractor. Oh yeah. And then I was like, oh, you should have gone to that second one. Yeah. So then I started to kind of get tight again, and my after a week, I wasn't really able to get a full breath of air again, and I was like, shit, it's coming back. But then he was like, you know, come back in 2 weeks. So I went back on that second week. He did some other minor adjustments, and then I didn't have to go back for a long time. I think I went back in the middle of quarantine, like right before or it might have been during the first semester of college, something like that. But I did go back for that same issue. He fixed it, and that was it. I mean, that's all she wrote. I breathe fine right now, and I'm like, shit, you know, it works. But you know, you got to do those follow-up appointments. I think that's where you messed up there, you know, or you didn't mess up, but you know, where probably that's the reason your back is still hurting a lot.
Yeah, it's also because finals was, I think it was like that next month.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Man,
So
you were so
I
stressed.
probably got really stressed out then. And then that just didn't help. I feel like if finals, or if I would have gone the first time and finals would have already ended, it might be better right now. Because when I lay down, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like on my back, I put a little pillow, or even if I just lay straight down without a pillow, it's fine. But sitting down and standing up just hurts. So, I don't know. I gotta go back eventually.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like drums.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I was like, what is happening? You got a missed call from somebody? What? All right. Anyways, yeah. So crazy thing, the chiropractor. You know,
If you have back problems, find a chiropractor.
definitely. Not like a sus chiropractor.
Like a professional. They have a degree in it.
Yeah, I know, cause they went to like chiropractic school. Not just a dude who did an online course and opened up a quote unquote chiropractor shop. Like I'm sure they know how to do stuff, but it's I'm sure they don't know all of the health ramifications that could happen if they did something wrong.
Yeah. And this is your back, so
It's very,
I'd
very
recommend going
important.
to a professional.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, moving on from that, I've been going to the gym a lot. And I feel great. I feel stronger. I feel so much more athletic. I feel like I can eat more and not feel gross. And I'm just living life. How are you feeling with the gym? Have you felt like you've gotten stronger, babe?
Yeah, I think so. But I also think it's because of work. Because I have to lift all these boxes in the ice bucket. And those are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like going to the gym before I started working helped me to like have the right form in picking things up. Because if not, I probably would have picked them up wrong.
Oh, with your back.
Yeah.
I know I'm always like, you lift with your legs, babe. Lift with your legs.
I always do now. In the beginning, though, like 3 years ago, I did not.
She'd arch, man, like a cat. Like you see those black cats like in the Halloween, and they got that mad arch. This is exactly what she would do when she'd lift stuff. Just I'm like, no,
That was not that
your
bad.
back is crying right now. Oh my god.
And that's crazy because my back never hurt in high school.
That's crazy, honestly, man. Dude, high school was crazy.
I don't even remember half of it.
High school is a dream, bro. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember anything of what the fuck happened in high school, honestly, man. I'm just fuck, dude.
Like,
man.
Thinking back, I really don't. I remember us being at lunch or getting lunch.
Yeah.
And then being in Miss Lewis's class or like for student council and theater. But what really happened during school, I have no idea.
That's crazy shit, man. Fuck. You know what's actually also crazy is that my friend Michael was actually mentioning this. We're the only class probably in like history that did not get a graduation, like an actual graduation,
Like a traditional graduation.
Yeah, like I'm not upset about it, and neither was Michael. It was more so just like that's fucking bananas. Like we actually didn't get one, and that's crazy to think because everybody. And I feel for the 2021 seniors though, because they didn't really get like a traditional senior year, but they did get a graduation, so I'm happy for them in that regard. The class of 2021 graduated a few days ago from our high school, and so that's cool for them. But I mean, it's still fucking bananas that we really didn't get one. Like we had like a little like walk across, like we walked across the stage, and it was the stadium was, or not the stadium, it was the fucking the auditorium, the theater auditorium. That shit was so empty. Like you could just hear your footsteps. I'm like, this is the awkwardest shit ever.
Oh, my heels, they would be like,
holy buckets, yeah. I mean, like I'm glad to have been able to at least do that, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, my mom still cried, so it did the job.
Yeah, that was cool. My mom Facebook lived it, bro.
So did my dad.
That's so depressing, man. Like
my cousin, she was, because Gabby couldn't go, right? Because it was my parents and then my grandparents.
Yeah.
And what is it? Gabby was there and my cousin was with her and they just watched it on Facebook Live. And I'm sure she was like clapping, like, yay. That's just crazy. So weird.
Yeah, it feels weird. Everything's getting, what also feels weird? So everything's getting back to normal. And there's a lot of people not wearing masks anymore.
Oh, I'm kind of scared to take my mask off. Like, after everything is, like, kind of, I guess, more normal. Because we got our shots. Yeah. And a lot of other people have their shots.
Yeah, a lot of people are vaccinated. We're vaccinated.
It's just, like, a year from now. Like, it's going to be so different. I've already become accustomed to just wearing my mask all the time. I don't want to take it off.
Yeah, I still wear it whenever we go to stores and stuff. And I'll tell you what, though. Like, I am more comfortable going to restaurants. I've I've been to more restaurants this past month than I have that entire like year. I didn't go to a single restaurant or anything of that matter the entire time that we were in that quarantine. Like I didn't go out at all. I didn't care if like restaurants were opening back up. I did not go. I just ordered takeout all the time or like to go orders.
Yeah, we mainly were just in your house.
Yeah. And now it's, my parents want to go, your parents want to go, and we've been going to a lot of places now, and I do feel more comfortable, but I do still wear my mask mostly out of courtesy, but I am just really used to it. And it's not like I'm afraid to get the coronavirus because I think now that the majority of people have the vaccine, there's a good chance that, that's not going to happen. But it's still like a low key worry. What if some shit just fucking goes wrong and then I don't know where like a second wave that's like even worse breaks out. You know what I mean?
Well, I saw something. I don't know if it was real or not. It was like a news report, but they can like make it look new or
Yeah.
real. And it was like there's another sickness, I think, in, I don't know if it was China or just in that part of the world. And someone was like, oh, hell no. I didn't take the coronavirus serious the first time. I'm taking this serious. And I was like, not a second one. I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
I think I saw that. I think it might have been fake. Like it was just like a small little.
It was like a hoax.
Might have been, or maybe it was real, but it wasn't as serious as a global pandemic, I guess. I don't know. I think, man, it's crazy shit. Honestly, I don't really keep up with it. Like the only reason that I knew about the coronavirus was because people started getting it a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't keep up with stuff that's like starting small and then, has the potential to outbreak. But I feel like I would hope that, the world governments kind of have a better handle on these types of situations. So if some shit like that, starts to arise again, they're going to, fucking kill patient zero, bro. Do not let that man live.
Oh my gosh. They could try to save him.
Yeah, but you got to quarantine his ass and do not let him out into fucking North Star Mall, bro. What the fuck? Remember that shit? Y'all remember that?
Funny.
Holy fuck. I'm still upset about Yo, y'all remember that shit, man? When they transferred some... Because there was like maybe one case of the coronavirus in San Antonio. And then they transferred some people to... I think it was like Lackland Air Force Base or some shit because they had like a hospital there or like they were taking care of them. And then one of them was cleared. And then the first thing he fucking does is go to North Star Mall. And then he still had it. And then they had to shut down North Star Mall. And then boom, fucking San Antonio was getting like thousands of cases day by day. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And like, man, like I know people said it was a high recovery rate, but bro, like thousands of people still fucking died, bruh. And that's fucking bananas to think about, Like maybe it's not as grand as like a fucking World War death count, but people still died. Families lost, good chunks of loved ones, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy to think about, and I'm very thankful that my family didn't have to go through that, but there are others that did. I think that's what people don't understand. People are like, man, the coronavirus wasn't even that crazy, 99% or whatever the fuck recovery rate it was. And I'm like, okay, yes, like thankfully we haven't had to deal with any repercussions or anything like that. We haven't had to deal with getting the coronavirus, but I've known people who have gotten it and have felt like shit, and I know people whose family members have died from it, and that's what I think people fail to understand. You know what I mean? Like just because you'll get it and recover from it, doesn't mean that another person that you're going to pass it on to is going to recover from it just as fine as you did. Because clearly people didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's crazy to think about 99%. But thinking of how many people are in the world, or even just in San Antonio.
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Plug this shit into the fucking calculator, bro. Okay. So it's like about 2 million people, right? In San Antonio?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm counting out the zeros here. Times. And then that. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And then mine. 3.
All right, he's doing some math right now.
That's 20,000 people.
And there was more than that.
There was more than 20,000 people. But let's assume that 99% of the people in San Antonio, which is what we're saying is about 2 million, recovered. That means 20,000 people still would have died, bro.
Like, that's still 20,000.
Think about that
even
shit.
if it's just one.
Think about that fucking shit, bro. What the fuck? Is that not fucking bonkers to y'all? Like,
I love how you're like expecting them to respond. It's so funny.
Are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth right now? Like 20,000 people, and we had way more than that die.
We did. It was 30, 40. I don't remember.
I think it was in the 30,000. It was like 37,000. Or actually, no, it might have been more. Honestly, I'm not gonna spit shit out my ass if I don't know. But there was definitely lots of people that died.
Yes.
And
so even if like it didn't affect people like our family, our immediate family, like it's still out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people don't realize that.
Yeah, and don't confuse like the tone that I'm giving off. I'm not upset.
He's like in shock.
I'm baffled that people didn't ever take it seriously, you know. And I'm thankful that we are kind of at that stage where we're starting to be able to do shit and people can take off their masks. Good for them, because I know your dad hated that mask. And so I'm glad that he can finally take it off as he pleases.
No way. I still make him wear it.
Yo, that man did not wear a mask the entire beach trip.
No, I made him put it on.
He didn't wear a mask the entire... He wore it. He did not wear a mask that entire time.
He did.
He didn't wear
when I was with him.
What are you talking about? He didn't wear a mask in the gas station. He didn't wear it at that burger place. He didn't wear it at... what was that other place? He didn't wear it inside of the... Oh, no, he wore it inside of the... No, he didn't wear it inside of the gas station when we went to go get the fishing license. And then the only time he wore it was when we were in San Antonio. But when we were out there in Corpus, he didn't wear it the entire time. And I wasn't like upset. I was just like, I see where this man stands. You know what I mean? Or not like stands, but like, you know, he was ready. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I feel like it's just because of the people we were around.
It could have been.
But I don't know. He's influenced very easily. I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore.
For real?
I really don't.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, he
like, I swore he wore a mask in the gas station.
No.
He had to.
No.
Because me and Gabby were with him.
He didn't wear one at the gas station where we stopped on the way?
Yes, he did. No, and he stopped on the one, that little one that we came back. Yeah, he did.
No.
No, he did. He did because he didn't. No, he did because he was like, "Do I have to wear a mask?" And I was like, "Yes, you do." And I gave it to him. He did wear a mask.
That was in San Antonio. That was
not in San Antonio.
I promise.
That was in that little gas station.
Yeah, no, he did not wear one, babe.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
I gave it to him.
All right, fine. I'll let you win, but I know that he didn't. I promise you he didn't.
He did.
I promise you. You can ask him. Ask him.
Well, now I'm not going to ask him because he's going to lie.
What? Why would he lie?
Because he knew I would get upset.
Oh, oh my gosh. Why are you going to get upset? We just had this conversation how we're like, you know, we're good. At least we're kind of good.
I'm still going to make him wear a mask. Like, right. I don't...
Well, I know you are, but I'm just saying, like, you didn't catch him pretty much that entire trip.
But I wasn't with him the entire trip.
We were.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all those spots that I mentioned, he didn't wear one.
Man, I must have been tired or something because I don't remember.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing one. I promise you he wasn't.
I probably just wasn't focused on him.
You weren't really looking at your dad.
But he did wear one at the gas stations.
Maybe at that last one, but he didn't wear one at that first one, I promise you.
I'm trying to remember what gas station we stopped at.
Yeah, because we stopped at that weird, like, cowboy one, and there was, like, that's where you grabbed the Topo Chico, and he was like, "Who's this for?" And I was like, "It's for you." He's like, "Oh, no, I'm okay." And because we found that lime one, we were like, maybe this is it. And then you put it back. He wasn't wearing one in that gas station. This is crazy, man. We're playing, like, Clue right now in real life. I promise you, he wasn't. On everything. On my mama's life.
Oh, my goodness.
On everything. On my mama's life, on my left big toe.
Fine, okay, I'll believe you.
I'm being dead serious. And then in that burger joint, he wasn't either. And I have a video proof of that one.
I know, in the burger joint.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the gas stations, because he wasn't with his friends
Yeah. Yeah. No, he wasn't wearing one. He didn't want to.
I don't remember.
That is bananas. Yeah, I remember that because I was looking at your dad.
No, because I didn't see him go in. Like, I really didn't even see him go in the first time.
Are you for real? Yeah, he went in. He used the restroom, and because you were in the restroom, you were in the restroom when he came in. And he wasn't wearing one.
Well, yeah, then I didn't see him until the end when we were
Yeah.
outside. I don't remember. I was looking for Gabby the whole time because I didn't want to lose her.
Yeah. That's great. I can't believe you don't like remember that. That has been. You're probably just so used to everybody wearing a mask that you're like, damn, you know, like you can't.
Well, no, because at work a lot of people come in and they like.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's like random
Don't.
people. I'm talking about like close people. Like you probably wouldn't even notice, unless you really looked or somebody pointed it out because you're so used to like everybody that's close to you wearing one.
I don't know. I don't know why I don't remember. I just don't.
That's crazy, man. That's actually bananas. I distinctly remember.
I don't.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm trying to put it together right now. I remember being in the gas station. I remember seeing the drinks.
Yeah.
I remember Gabby going to look at the chips and when I turned around and I got scared because I didn't know where she was.
Exactly, yes.
And then I went to go find her. And you were just standing there.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yep, because I didn't get anything.
And then my mom came out of the restroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I need to go to the restroom.
And then that's when your dad walked in.
And then I have no recollection of my dad ever being in the gas station.
He was in there, I promise you.
Like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, because you handed him the Topo Chico.
No, I remember doing that. But
yeah,
it's
so
like,
then he
but it's
was
like,
in the gas.
Yes, he was in the gas station, but I can't ever place him anywhere else in the gas station.
That's
like,
crazy.
I know we stood in line, but I have no idea where he was.
Yeah, he was in line with us.
See, I have no idea about that.
That's crazy. That is actually bananas. Very interesting. Very interesting. Man, we were on this for a minute. It feels like trying to.
Yeah, it's almost 4:00.
Well, yeah, she's got to go work at 4:30. We still got like 13 minutes to finish out this episode. Can you stay for 13 minutes?
I can stay for 9 more minutes.
All right, 9 more minutes, guys. Man, okay. Moving on from that, I think one of us is in the wrong, and I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
So
I'm just gonna believe you.
No, you don't have to. Like I mean,
No, I know you want me to believe you.
No.
Yes, you do.
I don't want you to believe me. I'm just like, like, do you, like, you for real, your dad was wearing a mask? That's what you feel? Or, no, you said you didn't even see that man in there.
I saw the last gas station. I know he was wearing a mask because I gave it to him. The beginning, their first gas station, I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, you're talking about that gas station that we stopped because I had to poop, right?
When we were coming back?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when you handed him one?
Yes, because he distinctively said, do I gotta wear a mask? And I was like, yes. And I gave him a mask. And then there was another time. Oh, wait, no, that was back here in San Antonio.
Yeah, I thought you said that to him when we went to Longhorn. Or not Longhorn, what was that? Texas Roadhouse to pick up lunch finally.
I also said it to him then. I also said it to when we went to that Mexican restaurant for my birthday. And there was a sign that said, please wear your mask. And I lifted it up on his nose.
Yes, there was that as well.
And then at Target, I also lifted it up. Because then I switched masks with him because it was too small for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I wasn't talking about those instances.
I know, I'm just saying, I remember those.
Yeah, those, yes. Yes, those you told him, and yes, he was wearing one. But, yes, the whole time we were at the beach, or that entire trip,
Well, honestly, I didn't even see him, I feel like, for the trip. Like, we went to the beach. He was there, but we just went swimming.
Yeah.
And then we left to go get ice cream, so I didn't see him after that. And then he was in the other room or whatever the condo with his friends. Or like outside, I didn't see him. I really only saw him, or I remember seeing him inside or outside at night. During the day, I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was. Yeah. He just didn't wear one. I mean, it was his choice, but yeah, he didn't wear one. You never told him anything. I was surprised. I was like, I guess she's cool with it now.
No.
Because you didn't tell him a single thing that.
Then I really just didn't see him.
Yeah, I guess you just didn't notice. Because I promise you, he wasn't wearing one. I would look at him and I'd look at you and I'd be like,
no,
you're
I
not
just
gonna tell
wasn't.
him anything. I was like, I mean, like, all right, I guess you're cool with it. Like,
No, I wasn't focused on him then, I guess.
yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what I was focused on. I don't remember seeing him the entire trip.
That is crazy.
Just for the nighttime.
Yeah, no, he came in every time we stopped and. Yeah, well, that's crazy.
Because we went to the shops. He was not there.
Yeah.
When we got down to get coffee, he stayed in the car.
Yes.
All the other times,
yeah.
I have no idea. I only remember him being at one other time, and that was at the burger place. And I know he didn't wear one then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. So you don't remember at all the 3 gas stations that we went to?
Because I wasn't focused on him. I was focused on, I need to get my fishing license.
Yeah.
And then the other time was, dang, I need to go to the restroom. Or where is Gabby?
It was actually 4, because we walked into a Valero and then they were like, the machine's not working or whatever. And then that's when that guy pointed out. He was like, you can go to Stripes. And then that time as well, he wasn't wearing one. Because he didn't even...
See, I even forgot about that.
Yeah, he didn't even bring one. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. My memory's gone already, so... I only remember it when I have memory. To. No, it's kind of like... No, recently I've just been trying to focus on the moment.
Interesting.
And so I haven't been trying to remember any details.
Okay.
Because in school, all I did was remember.
Yeah.
Like 8 hours a day.
Yeah. You feeling all right? You tired?
My back hurts.
Your back hurts?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hit something.
All right. Well, what time is it right now? It's about 3:56. She's probably got to head home here pretty soon. So, I mean, we're at about 40 minutes. I'm going to throw the intro in here. It'll put us to 40. So, yeah, we can go ahead and close it out here. This is kind of like a random conversation, but we really hope you guys enjoyed. I think it was fun just to talk. It was interesting to try and figure out this whole mask on your dad situation for sure. And it may still be a mystery. I've got to be honest. Like, I remember him wearing one, and then you're like, that man wasn't even there. And I'm like, well, shit. Like, so, maybe we'll remember and everything will be figured out.
That's so funny. I really don't know why I can't place him anywhere.
That's crazy. All right, yeah, but little closing statements here. If you'll check, we recently got added on Pandora. That's going to be in the link in our bio on our Instagram and our Twitter, as well as our website. And our website will also be linked there in that link on our social media biographies. And there you can find all of our show links, which now does include Pandora, as Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, our YouTube channel, which we have yet to upload to, but we will here pretty soon. And then, of course, Apple Podcast and Spotify. And then we as well have our affiliate links. If y'all want to start an unlimited hosting plan with our hosting site, Podbean, you can get 1 month free of unlimited hosting with an unlimited hosting plan. So make sure to check that out. I think there's no better time to start a podcast than now. It's very fun. Just staying on top of it. If you want to do kind of bi-weekly like us, or if y'all just kind of want to go with the flow and do whatever it is, I think it's great. It's a good platform to just kind of talk and let your thoughts out and have people potentially listen to you. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Make sure to go follow, like, share our social media profiles. And we will catch you guys in the next episode, as well as our upcoming live, which we will announce the date of on our Twitter and our Instagram. Any closing statements, babe?
No, I think you covered all of it.
Awesome. All right. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.